Hi.
Hello.
Nick, why not? Nick, you should be sleeping. Good morning. Yeah, no, wrong. Morning. I'm crazy. Nick should be in bed. I'm up till. I did sleep longer today. Let's check my microphone. It's working. That's good. Is the sound working? It is. Let's record that. You're a night owl. Nick is a vampire. I knew it. Oops. That was a crash. Oh my goodness. So it's starting already good. It's too early in the morning, so let's start over. Oh my goodness. Put the wrong. Okay, let's save it before. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh my goodness. Why do you do that?
Yep.
No, it's not doing it. No? Very weird sometimes. It's American Doll. I hope not. Let's put it out of record again. This one too. Let's make a loop here. I'm actually using triage. So now we could change the like this. Maybe change these two. Make some variation here. Each drum, yeah. It is, the only thing is, with triage, even though it has a mixer, you I think there should be this one. So you can't edit like other drum machines where you can set up your channels like you want if you have a multi-out. This one you can't. You can't choose the channel. You can swap it, but you can only enable here, which is, I don't know. Maybe they're going to add it. I don't know. But I had the discussion with Kai Jürgen. was recording, and someone else. I know that Mike Robinson, like he's recording drums the traditional way. But yeah, I do like having control over each thing to add effects or cut up, or because if you just record a stereo channel, yeah, you got drums, but you still could add effects, but you have less control. I mean, it's not like a synthesizer. So oh, 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 not this one. So it should, let's make a new variation here. Save it before. I'm not sure. But I did put it on solo. That's not working. Even that is working. Yeah, I did set up most of my track templates with the drums as multi-channel. Some as stereo too, but I like those multi-out. Yeah, with hardware it's different. It's more you have to have a mixer, put on the cables, record the channels. It'd be nice to have individual effects per part. Yeah, it's like, even though it's multi-channel, I even checked, because you do have the send effects, but the send effects only you can affect the reverb and the delay per channel here, like a send, either less, more. There's also panning here, but the channel effects is very limited. So you got tone, like EQ, compressor, and a shaper thing, and a filter. That's pretty much it. The rest is reverbs, 2 and 1 delay, and the rest is EQ, compressor, maximizer. So there is no really individual like other drum machine where you can. It always depends on how they are created. But I know that it's James Dyson's preferred drum machine, and comparing it to others, I mean, it's pretty cool what you can do. And with every plugin, it says pros and cons. But as randomize, I did grab some presets during their last sale. I added some preset libraries. They're pretty cool. You can create your own, of course, because you just load sample. Nothing more than a sample player. But the good thing is you can load 3. It is kind of like that the other thing that I have, the from the kick here, that you layer it, but that one only works for one kick, where you can load multiple layers of a sample. This one has 3, and you can even switch around which sample you want to play, which is kind of cool. I don't even know what would be actually cool if you could animate that, but I'm doubting. Let me check. Envelope. Mixer 1X. It actually, let's see. Let's test something. Let's make selection here. And here. On the, that's this one, I think. If you, let's open it. If you do on that channel, that selection, it might not work. Active. Yeah, might not work. Maybe. Let's see. If I do an automation, set it to like multiple cycles like that. Here and that. Let's see if it's actually working. Thou shalt start here. No, it's not working. Endsgrave! Whee! Rob's eyes. So that it does show up. It says Mixer X, Mixer 1, but it might. Let's see. What actually did it animate? Looks like nothing. I don't know. Can it animate the envelope? Global gain, it can. Oops. Sorry. Thou shalt get rid of it. Yes. But we could. Right, eh? Amplitude, a bit less. Just experimenting here if it's actually working. So that actually works, but not this. That is not... It does show up in my envelope manager. If I touch it, no, it doesn't show up anymore. So I can animate the volume. I could even animate maybe the delay. Can I? I don't know. Oh, it didn't work. Ah! Haha! Could animate the automated delay here, which is kind of cool. Ensgrave needs coffee. Where's my coffee thing here? Where is it? This. So I'm just experimenting here. So, okay, got rid of that. Yes. We could actually sequencing. Let's do that. Okay. Let's do some variation with the maybe the pitch. Oh, crazy. Okay. Oh, actually, pretty cool effect. And really, actually working. I don't know what motion is. That's amp attack filter color. Interesting. So drum might need to make a kind of a roll thing here. You need more sleep. Just sleep on my stream. You're doing lurking. Lurking with Davey. So let's record that. And I think that's enough. Yep. I just forgot. Let's put that on. Because I think didn't record the effect. No, you shall start here. You know what? I'm gonna leave it out. Not recording. Hero! Midnight stream for the... Sweet! Yeah, I thought I won't be trying not to do one during the week because that's a bit too stressful. I might do 2 on Sunday if it's working out. So a midnight stream for the Americans, for the late night vampires. So we could actually, we got this, we got that. Okay, so I got some drums. It could actually, let's see what's already actually in there. That is empty. That is empty too. That one is not empty. This one is empty. This one is empty. And this one is empty. Yeah, I did some the last few days. I did some cleaning up. I finally got rid of stuff that I moved when I moved in here. Finally, finally got rid of stuff yesterday morning, and my basement already looking much better. And I did clean up in my software because I did get rid of stuff that I'm quite sure I will never be using anymore. And maybe I don't need to stream. I'm busy watching it. Yeah, because when you're streaming, it's late for you and it's early in the morning for me. That's why I'm always watching Heroes stream at work to entertain myself when I'm totally bored at work. And that actually happens a lot. We could save it. This part here. Okay, I got this. So let's actually duplicate these two. Not three. Oh my goodness. Only once. We could duplicate that one, but let's cut it up. Let's do some cuts here. Cutting. Okay. So got that. Place that one here. Do some editing here. It's slow growth. I mean, we do know how the algorithm is actually working, because once you start doing less, you might get less views and the channel goes down. It might still have subscribers because there's always a difference between subscribers, viewers, likes, and all that stuff. It's, I mean, like I had a discussion with Projector when he said, "Oh, wait, you got 200 subscribers and you only stream." Yeah, because I have a very good fan base. He was streaming every day. He's slightly fast. Yeah, but what you always have to think about, I think American channels grow faster than Europeans. Because, yeah, I must say the Europeans are less active on YouTube than the Americans. The Americans, they are really that social media thing, and I know the Germans are quite active on Twitch and a bit on YouTube too. But like the French, uh, you don't see a lot of French channels. I've found a few, but especially in the music domain, I did found one. He actually doesn't do any videos anymore for quite some time. It was a French guy. He made videos about Bitwig. But elsewhere, I did find a channel was more about the mixing stuff, more oriented for the professional viewers. He lost 4 subs on our last night's stream. I got them back the next evening. Yeah, I mean, I had one person who subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe, unsubscribe. I mean, you can also watch the channel without subscribing or subscribing. Very weird sometimes. But I mean, the thing is, 39%. Yeah, even if I would check my, let's say that, if I check my dashboard here, you have the analytics audience. Where do I see that? Monthly audience. Subscribed 83%. Still got 16% of people that are not subscribed. Apparently I only got male subscribers. And mostly 35 to 44 years old, so not older and definitely not younger. Is there, sure, yeah, 25%, United States, United Kingdom only 4%, and that's pretty much it. I don't get much European at all. But that's maybe if I would, if you stream like I'm talking English, okay? So I do get the views from English speaking countries because I know that even in Germany, for example, you still got at a certain specific age, they don't understand English very well. The younger generation more, but they mostly watching like gaming streams and stuff like that, or someone dancing in a bathtub. It says Germany 1%, UK. Yeah, I mean, I think for the European channels, because the countries are smaller, the audience also are very specific to that country. Because I do have subscribe some channels. There's one who makes content mostly for streamers, explaining how to do stuff on Twitch and YouTube and all that stuff. And yeah, he makes videos in German. He's not targeting any English speaking audience, and his channel is pretty big. But I mean, if you have a channel, uh, like for example, Juanchis, who makes that Reaper stuff, he's from Mexico, and now if he would decide to instead of making content specifically in English, he would make content for the Spanish speaking audience. He would get Mexico and all the Spanish speaking countries. That's quite a lot. That's big. So, Nick said it was fucked up in the content interests, as I should have blown up after streaming a year straight. Yeah, I mean, a certain generation, they are not interested. And as Bolo, the producer, said, we are all, no matter what you do, if you do hardware, software, tutorials, AI complaining, no matter if it's in the music world, it's very niche. I mean, you got channels like that lawyer woman who did blow up, but yeah, she's still targeting the audio community with a more broader lawyer type content. And I mean, you got certain producers, maybe in the hip hop beat making, where they did blow up a bit bigger, but they still, like Bolo said, at some point, his views go down, and even the subscribers, because it's still very niche. And yeah, I'm doing content with software, and already that is more niche than like doing hardware jams or the stuff like. I mean, just look at what Andy Synchrotron with his Saturday morning streams. I mean, we had at some point like 30 viewers or even more. That's stuff that, because yeah, it's just him playing music for himself. He thinks, oh, why are actually people listening to that shit? I'm just droning and playing guitar. It's nothing very super entertaining. Watching an old gray bearded guy playing with drones and guitar, but I mean, yeah, it's very niche, and apparently you always get it. It's like when Venus series said, "Don't mind about the AI music thing, just." Or like Crazy Rabbit said, just do your thing, and you will get people that like that stuff. You would sometimes you surprise you. Wait, someone actually listening to that shit? But yeah, I mean, even the thing that like Milo does, streaming with playing guitar and just, I don't know, wouldn't want to leave now. I got to go out of market with mom. Oh, it's open in. I got markets. It's Sunday. Yeah, there will be stream later anyway. Uh, but yeah, it's very, and the thing that SOR did is already, yeah, they're jamming, they're talking. They did streams about certain topics, and uh, already actually something different, like uh, Shabba does, Synchrotron, Synthseeker, and I clearly remember when Martin Stürzer made his live jams on Sunday. He had at certain point he had so many viewers. I said, "How is that possible?" Yeah, I don't know. And it's like Jet Jervis, he making noises and entertaining, and I think most people just watching it for fun and the cats. But no, and then you have, especially with streaming. I mean, Uh, the live players, for example, I have that Neon Void, or how you call it. I think he's Australian. I think he's down under because he's always streaming very late for me. Uh, yeah, he's not talking, he's not writing, he's just playing his stuff and streams it. And I think he's already also streaming on Twitch, I think. So I do miss like the Japanese guys who made his streams very, but he had more viewers on Twitch than on YouTube. Uh, Although some content isn't for me, even if it's music, still watch the support for a bit. Yeah, I mean, I watch guys, people making modular sound. I would never buy a modular thing anyway, but so Joe talks to Mike up close and doing so. Yeah, I mean, Jet has that very British radio voice. I mean, he's perfect for that. But and that's another thing. You got people who do streams that don't talk or don't write. I mean, at the beginning, you had Databroth, who streamed quite a lot, and he always was writing in chat. But something happened, and he stopped streaming for a while, and he closed down his Discord, all the social thing. He's still on other Discords, and when he restarted streaming, he didn't write anything in chat. He just doing his thing. Something was did happen. I don't know what exactly. Why? It's very odd. And you got people that stream who are more talking when you're just looking at a stream. We even like I always miss those. Ben Jordan. I mean, he does a bit of music. They always have a certain theme. Well, yeah, lots of people. It's really how to. Cheers, Milo. I need to be careful. Mom said. Mom said she's gonna bring me some cake. She's on its way. Mom is coming with cake. So I can do it publicly and still with enough show. Yeah, it's very. I mean, I was actually surprised that people looking at my stream. I mean, I'm doing Reaper content. You might think, oh, you get the Reaper community, but I out. Enscrape wants cake. Yeah, we're pretty good. I think I'm gonna get some Portuguese small cakes too, like little uh, things with some cream on it. Because a friend of my mom's, they worked together. Uh, she was a cook at a retirement home. She's retired too now, and when she's typical Portuguese, when they cook and bake, oh my goodness, yum 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 yum. It's aha. So yeah, but yeah, content making music in Reaper, just watching me record and edit. Uh, might be even different if I would actually make, because like Da Vinci Girl and Wilfred, they don't show up anymore because they thought they're more looking for the tutorial type streams and where they can talk things about their apparent adventures in the studio world. Nobody can. But yeah, I don't do tutorials even on stream. You might be have a question how to do this or that. Uh, if I can explain it, I can still try. I'm mostly because yeah, I'm not doing hardware jams. I could have just uh get some, I don't know, small gear and do that because I was actually first thinking on making DJ stuff. But even the DJ stuff, I do follow a few. They don't really get that much views than others. I mean, they don't have more viewers than the live jammers, and I don't know. Maybe it's my very entertaining voice. I don't Maybe it is. I don't know. Very weird. We could actually. I'm going to this. Maybe this. These two. I'm going to duplicate and then cut them up. La, 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 la. Doing some cut-ups here. And it does cut them too. That's good. I mean, it's just when Mike is streaming his Reaper stuff. I mean, he's doing streams just to because he's also doing, but it's not. He's not doing that on YouTube. He's just doing it on Facebook when he's doing his video edits. I mean, people still watch that, but I watch Jervis bake. That radio voice. I that's like that was actually funny when John from Reaper Blog was still more actively streaming. I don't know really why he stopped doing that because I think he's because he streamed to have people interacting, asking questions live on stream about the Reaper stuff. And he did once make a stream, and then he said, "Oh, I'm hungry. I might take out the camera into the kitchen." And he was doing that uh, very American Canadian sandwich thing. Oh yeah, I even I did follow some guy in Germany, an artist. He was actually doing starting because most of his streams was him doing his painting, and sometimes he did some gaming streams, and suddenly he made streams cooking like German special recipes uh, live on Twitch. That was quite fun, man. I'm not sure if he's still doing that, but cats and cookies. Yeah, I mean, imagine cooking with cats. It might be. Wait, uh, she's still not here, Mom. Let's see when she's coming. Oh, a few minutes. She did leave. Almost. Oh, that's what is it? 9:52. Half an hour ago. That takes a lot of time to arrive at my place. Uh, so yeah, it's I don't know why actually people, but I tried streaming on Saturday. You don't get a lot of views on Saturdays, but yeah, it's quite odd that you don't get these. But I think Saturdays is more like people doing stuff on their first day off. I don't know. Maybe it's that. I don't know. Very odd. So, yeah. How does this sound actually? But yeah, I was, and I said it. I'm mostly streaming because otherwise I wouldn't open Reaper at all. I would just do one track every 6 months. I'm still trying to slowly learn that video edit thing. I'm slowly getting into that. I hope that's gonna work out to make something more interesting. Yeah, you don't get maybe on Saturday evenings, maybe later, you get more people doing that Saturday party thing. But I was actually surprised that uh, Andy was getting so many views on Saturday mornings. But maybe the Americans did stay up late. Some did miss his streams. For me, it was already 11 a.m. when Andy was streaming. So yeah, I could watch at a certain point, but not the whole thing because not sometimes mom is coming over drinking coffee at 12. I think mom is here. So, okay, let's take a break. I'm going to get my cake. Be right back. And we're back. The Pokemon. I'll probably do a stream on the MPC live stream, like 20 minutes. I can come back to the stream, but who knows? I said 20 minutes stream last one time, went 5 hours. Yeah, I mean, I did see someone apparently had some technical problems. It was probably I had like 4 streams popping out on YouTube, and each was like 1 minute. but uh, but even if you stream like 5 hours, I mean my stream on Sunday evening, I will try to make them longer. And I'm still seeing if that Sunday morning will work out, because for the Americans it's too early. I mean, it's like Pacific, so 1 a.m. and 4. Am I in 1 hour? Wabbit will get up. So let's see if I will keep that Sunday morning. I don't know. Just testing around what actually works. The problem is sometimes you streams, you got more viewers. It depends maybe on the topic or the title, or when people are more busy. I don't know. It's very... Donald Duck, where's your coffee? It's I don't know. It's still brewing. I do get some cake, but I'm not going to eat some cake now because it's 10 a.m. and otherwise I'm not going to be hungry after that. So okay, that's what we're going to do. I might. Let's if I. Save this, and let's add some effects on the kick here. And this one here, let's do solo. Let's add some, because I did get some haha. Did I put it on the distortion? It should. Let's get from top to bottom. Let's use the bit punk here. See how it goes. How you doing, though? No. Keep that one. I'm still not knowing how it works. It's one of the United plugins thing, and when I bought it, I even got some samples with it. So this is HPLP gain panning. And what's interesting in a lot of stuff that goes live on United plugins, you always have that A-B double thing going on. Must be their specialty. I don't know. Seen anything from them you got excited about? Not really, because I can't go. I did see, did get some emails about who's going, which companies are going to the Lamb show. Even Viral Beats did post already a few videos. I mean, the NAM thing is very kind of focused on the professional hardware. There's some software companies too, but I always wanted to go to that show in Berlin, the what is it called? Because I know that Udo is always going there, which is more focused on small developers and small synths hardware makers. Yeah, but it's Super Boost, yeah. It's still Berlin, so still, it's like Berlin is like 800 kilometers away from me, so that would need planning, plane, hotel. Well, I'm still thinking about. Let's check if there's still some tickets left. The it's more like a festival. The form of hands. Oops. Hands. It's and this year is the Jubilee edition. I think there's still some tickets. I think. I did go once. Tickets. Yeah. Yeah, I still could get tickets, I think. It's a very small festival in the end of April. It's a label festival, very industrial focused, and mostly the same people playing. So, is there, yeah, Akama Sods, Mono Nowhere, Geistform, Null Machine, Sketch, Greyhound, 13th Monkey, and Monya at the moment. It's all very label focused, very, very noisy. Only they could include camping site to make it cheaper for people to stay there. A couple, yeah, because yeah, hotels. You could get like Ibis hotels in Berlin. They're quite cheap, but it's even for me is getting there. I could go by car. It's driving like 8-9 hours, very stressful. By plane would cost me like a few $100 because I did think about going to my favorite bands. They all also making a weekend in Berlin because they're always adding new weekends. They do one in the Netherlands, one in the UK, one is in Canada, Chile, and they added one in France, I think, and now in Germany. But car is like 6 hours for me. Well, yeah, 8-9 for me, but still. And then hotel would get quite expensive. But thing is, just it's those things like Super Boost and NAM. I did decades ago. I was visiting the music fair in Frankfurt. That's almost 30 years ago. I think it was with my dad. That was interesting to see all that stuff. It's very industry focused on labels and instrument makers and stuff. Yeah, that music messy. Yeah, that was interesting. And I did go to the Popcom like twice. Oh yeah, and the new one is in Berlin too. Yeah, I'm not. I may be too old for that shit. I don't know. Uh, yeah, it's more like Nam. Yeah, it's still interesting. I mean, if I would live in the U.S., I would go to Nam to maybe uh see some people way more community based and less corporate. Yeah, I think it's more independent, very typical for Berlin. I think Super Bowl, but there's also some stuff happening in the UK. There was one, and I don't think it's happening anymore. There was one uh, thing happening in the Netherlands. A friend of mine who also had a radio show in the same radio station where I was, uh, which were like kind of a festival with record sale, and there was, I'm not sure if there were some people doing hardware stuff. And it was very focused on ambient new age kind of thing, which really was very interesting. I always wanted to go, and I'm not sure if it's still happening. Very interesting stuff with some people playing live. So I think there would be more like that here. Yeah, I mean, I still get, I know that in the UK, you got also very niche, very small events. You don't get these events. We we had record fairs, but nothing like with instruments and stuff like that happening here. So yeah, the only choice is traveling. Rabbit, we early. Yeah, it's early for fun. You're already up, or you're not in bed. Yeah, that's it's always kind of where to go, what to do. So, and I think this is feed. Can't engage it. Huh? So random A, copy B, and do. Mute sidechain, auto bit gain. So this is the morphing. I can't activate this one. Why? Good. Out, hit. So this one goes into here. This to this, but it's not activating. Why is not activating? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So that's working. That's okay. That's gain. It's very, very special, that thing. Very special. Very interesting. Didn't know that Nam is only 4-hour drive. Oh, that's 4 hours. That's pretty close. Your usual wake up. You even wake up before me. Damn. I know that Nick is going to sleep very late. I may also have to check if I actually have the manual of this. United plugins. Huh? No, I actually don't. Where can I find? There's no random. There's no info about it. There's no link. Let's check the internet. United plugins. Plugins. Do the Bitpunk. Is there actually a manual? I don't think there's a manual. There's no manual. Why is there no manual? You already own Bitpunk. Product documentation. Download PDF. Okay. So we got the PDF from Bitpunk. Slowly trying to get all the manuals here. Thomas! For Thomas, it's not that early.
Hi. Hello.
So, what does the manual actually say? Not much. Let's open it. Oh, it's only 7 pages. Bitpunk is an extremely powerful, versatile digital degradation effect. Reading this short manual will help you understand its control. And its controls that's just an image, okay? Swap section. This section contains control middle of the plugin. At the heart of Bitpunk is the bit swapping engine. Takes two sources A and B and swaps the bits from one to the other. A is always the input of the plugin and B can be selected using the B source control. So more progressively swaps the bits from A to B. Each bit is individual crossfade with the next to enables smooth transitions between bits. Okay. So that's we got bits pattern. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. B sorts actually where the B channel gets signal from. Input is a duplicate of A. Well, I can't. I can't move. Okay. I have to put it on this one. I got it. I got it. I'm smaller now. You might need to. I don't know if you actually can buy stuff at NAM or Super. I don't know. So you have to. Aha. Okay. So it's actually very simple. Let's introduce some shifting. There's a small thing lighting up here, which is kind of fun. There's that small bit here. I see different colors swapping up here. Let's go crazy. You could actually animate the panning, which is interesting. Let's see if we can get that panning on. That's panning. If I animate the panning, should be in the middle now. If I do this and then let's make we could name it, okay, and then maybe have cycle, baseline, amplitude, this. Let's see how it goes. Might do a bit more baseline. I do more circles maybe. Aha, it's animating. You're smart enough. The oxycodone is testing my patient in a manner is not helping me. So it's likely me that fails to comprehend tools on my. Yeah, I was watching thing with tutorials. I recently acquired. It's not expensive. It cost me like $25. VSDC video editor. It's very niche product. It does have some awesome features, but you will not find a huge load of tutorials. The company itself, VSDC, does have some tutorials, but either they're too short. I don't even know where the company is from because the English is a bit accent loaded. There are a very few others that did some basic tutorials on the software. And I did find one with a more detailed explanation. And it's very feature-rich software for video editing. And yeah, I mean, that's with every software or hardware. On the tutorial side of things, some companies got more features than others. I mean, if you're looking for DaVinci Resolve, you will find hundreds and hundreds of hours. You can even watch or read their manuals from the company, which quite huge. You can do from all kind of things. But once you go outside, you still might find tutorials on Adobe Premiere, and all the others get pretty much ignored. It's almost like, in the audio world, it's almost like, oh, I would like to have specific tutorials on Reaper, for example. You will find Kenny and then a few others doing stuff, and that's pretty much it. Very limited, and you might find tons about Ableton, less on Bitwig, still a lot on maybe Cubase, and mostly on Pro Tools and Logic, and I mean, tutorial is, and the manuals. Okay, so I even just opened this one. Yeah, it is quite basic plugin actually, just basic distortion thing. I mean, the plugin is basic and the manual is basic too. It's 7 pages. I've seen worse. Well, yeah, it's and then you have to find out the things by yourself, which can be annoying too. Because this thing, how does that work? How do I do this? And whether it's software, hardware, and whatever it is, and it's like the first interface I got from Behringer. When you actually looked, there was a manual included. I mean, it's like this big. You would need. The text was so small. Why do you actually include such a manual? Nobody can read it. I mean, I've not seen many videos of others using it. Yeah, I mean, I explained it already. Well, software or hardware, the person doing the tutorial has to own it, or at least get it at some point. And I know that, for example, that new Mario Nieto filter thing, gating thing. I know that Alex Reed did make a video about it in collaboration with Mario Nieto, because apparently he did ask him, make me a video about it, because Mario did some streams with it, but he's not the explaining type. He just codes and publishes it. He's not the type of explaining how my thing works. Which it's the same thing with, for example, Stepping from Device Miser. He has very few videos, but in the end, he actually asked other people, "Oh, make a tutorial about my software." And with hardware, you might get companies sending the hardware to someone. Or can you make a test, a tutorial about it? Or if you're smaller, the person has to acquire it and then test it, find out how it actually works, and make a video about it. It's might not be that easy. That's why maybe the tutorial channels slowly start to disappear, which is in a way kind of sad. I mean, same goes for me. I'm not that kind of an explaining person. I need to find out by myself first how it works. That's why I try to not just make music, but also try to find out how my things work instead of buying all new stuff. uh, uh, yeah, you might find, and I also think that the YouTube search algorithm is pretty bad. I mean, sometimes you search, okay, get me a tutorial on certain software, and it shows up a few videos. Sometimes you get a video that is like 4 years old. Oh yeah. Oxygear powerful once you understand it. Would never recommend to someone new to the space. Can you imagine it? I mean, most of these hardware things can be quite intense. But yeah, finding out how it works, hardware, software, and if it takes too long, you might get frustrated. Why isn't my workflow working? Why is this why it's doing that? Why it's doing this? And the music making might get, oh shit, I'm not enjoying it. So yeah. So, and I mean, I was looking for tutorials about VSDC. I'm slowly getting how it actually works, but it's not easy. Yes, of course, I could use the free DaVinci, but I don't like it. It's if you want to add something more interesting, yeah, mostly the pro version has it. And I don't want to invest $300 on a video editor on things I will use once in my life. I don't know. So I did look out for others. I do have I use it to make my first video. It's very basic. It has some interesting features, but yeah, compared to others, I would say I like doing tutorials until the question about how to do this always on the left field. Yeah, it's like the questions popping up on Mike's Discord about Reaper. Sometimes people asking question about certain workflows or certain things. How I'm going. Last time someone asked about a very specific MIDI function in the MIDI editor. You know, why would he actually? What is that doing? It's uh, teach me CV. Evolves like in I'm fine. uh, yeah, and yeah, sometimes you get tutorials where he's not doing them anymore. His channel slowed down quite a lot. And he switched to doing stuff on hardware recently. And when you watched this guy's tutorial, he was talking way too fast. And he had an accent. It's very hard to follow. You might have people that comprehend stuff, and you might have other people that it might slow down a bit. I'm not understanding what you're doing. uh, yeah, I mean, you could. That's why I always liked the tutorials from One Man and His Songs. It was really good at it, but people confuse you. And I mean, if you someone making a tutorial, say, okay, now you have to move this, and you move that, and then you switch over, and then you move with this, and then you put here, and then you put here. I don't follow you. Sorry. For me, it's like, okay, this is doing that, and then you click on this, and you click on that. And then you can change this. Then I can follow you. Labeling your jams as dollars confuse me. Dollars. As long as you don't do jams pantless or, I mean, toothless. I don't know. It's I don't like when you have tutorials that. Or there was one guy, and I think he has two channels. He also has was doing tutorials on different, mostly software. He's still active on Facebook too, and it really looked like unprepared or trying to, because he was like doing a tutorial like almost like a dyslexic person kind of thing. It's like he was starting on this side instead of that, and suddenly he had you could this, and okay, and then there, and you moved over here, and then you click and drag on a photo, color off, then this and that and this, and then you have my synths off. Boom, that's how tutorial. Gil. Yeah, I mean, and he did make some tutorials about renoise. He was actually one of the few actually doing tutorials about renoise. And I had another one, was a German guy who made a series. I think he had 5 or 6 videos, very detailed about how the software worked, and then he stopped. I don't know why. He just stopped. He made these 6 videos and then channel went pretty much dead. I don't know. Was it the lack of interest? I don't know. Which is, and really, really focused tutorials. Very instructive, but maybe people don't like that kind of. Never forget how envelope and alias are. It's up to you. Remember if your brain so you can use your VST and understand it. Yeah. I know. It's but it's like teaching. I mean, people you get people that have a vocation for teaching others. For example, I could never teach kids. I don't like kids. I think they're stupid. they're annoying. They're loud. They don't pay attention. They don't. I'm not having the patience explaining to someone. You have to do this. So, so yeah, I would never have the patience to be a teacher. Oh my goodness. I even lose my patience with my mom. But yeah, can you explain me how that works? And I'm trying, and she doesn't comprehend. I'm getting nervous. So how is it possible that you don't understand that? It's simple. No, I don't get it. It. Uh, uh, you don't need pens. Yeah, that's why I've never made. It's like when, which is kind of funny because apparently he's a Reaper expert, but Mike did forget how the automation item works. But yeah, if you don't use it a lot, I don't know. Which is a don't look there. But yeah, you have. It's hard. You might have a question. Okay, how did you do that? So yeah. But I'm actually very bad at teaching. Touchscreens, the bane of 65 and age group. Yeah, I mean you have. It's like that guy. I don't know if you know about him. He specializes in modular, mostly voltage modular VCV rack kind of content. He has a YouTube channel which is not very active, but he still have he has his own site where you can get very large tutorials on PDF. He even writes a journal. And the guy is, when I look at his videos, it's kind of funny. He's looking like that typical old dude, like he's a retired. I don't know if it's. I think he's like an engineer or something like that. But he looks like that very traditional old person, like with his flannel shirts and hat, which is, but he knows his things, and yeah, that's can never progress in a job because their mind image is not likely. You used to teach after school programs, K-12. Oh my. Also, people with fees like the brain is turned off when I watch the tutorial. I might have brain issues and bad sleep. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody is different, and you can't. It's hard to make a tutorial about a topic for everybody. it's very hard. And even you could ask teachers, and like when they have a class and they're teaching things. We all know in every country you have a certain that's predefined learning thing with books and themes and what to read and what to learn. But in a class, you got like 30 or 40 or 20, depending on how, individuals that all different. Some might have a certain uh, function in the brain, and like dyslexia and all that kind of thing, or attention disorder, or uh, you can't uh, say, oh, you get those kind of teachers who follow a certain program, and if you got kids that don't follow, they fall behind. They don't give a shit. They don't care. They follow their program. They got their pay. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. And you got certain type of teachers that see maybe, this student has some problems, and they try to. But then you got other kids that are more smart or paying attention, and then you get, oh, okay, now he's explaining that to this guy. I'm not, okay, I'm now falling asleep. It's like that you got certain genius kids who just, they suck everything up. It's every information. And when you got another kid who's more slow, you go, oh, why isn't he comprehending that? But I think that's a very human thing. I mean, I can watch, I watch tutorials. Okay, don't follow you. Can you explain it again? Well, you cannot see into someone's mind, so you never know. Yeah, I mean, it's kids, co-workers. You sometimes in job, someone explains something, or like, I don't know, in the industry, they got a new machine, and then you have the boss or the someone explaining the machine, and you got like 10 people uh, around you, and he's explaining stuff. He goes through what he or her she learned, and they explain it. And you got like 5 comprehending the machine, and like 4 half of it, and you got 1. How does the machine work? I don't get it. You have to push that button. Or just, that's why there are people training 2 years and that's still not learned. Yeah, I mean, we are all individual. And you got people that are more practical, like, hey, for example, someone who's a great painter, just doing it as a hobby, and you see the painting and say, "Wow, where did you learn that? Did you go to art school?" And then you get the answer, "No, I just paint." And then you got other people who maybe go to art school and they just copying the stuff they learn, and they still can't really paint. Uh, and it's the same with many things. I learned uh, working with wood, uh, doing furniture and stuff. I was never really good at it. When I was comparing myself to my colleagues in school, there was one who really was passionate about it. I said, damn, how can he be that good? I was totally not good at that shit. And at some point in my career, I totally lost interest in that field of work, and I need to do something else. And the same goes for other things. I am a slow learner, and I keep forgetting things. But at certain points, okay, I get it. When I'm doing things multiple times, you go, okay, now I get it. Now I'm okay. Now I know how it works. And be it a simple thing or kind of, I don't know. So there's people, yeah, it's very, for everybody, it's different. So you might have someone, and you got these videos on YouTube where recently just one popping up again. Stop watching tutorials, just do. Might not work for everybody. Milo is back. You're taking a shower. Oh, Milo is going to be naked. Switch on camera. But, oh, yes, man. Yeah. I mean, we are individual and we will stay individual, and that will never change. And someone will have fun just tweaking around some buttons, and someone else might just sit on the drums and be a genius at it. And you got another person you might, oh, want to play some drums, yeah, and they have no sense of rhythm. Like someone, when you go on a concert, you have people where you clearly have a certain rhythm in the song, and you see people clapping like uh, uh, totally outside of any notion of rhythm. And he said, okay, either he's stupid or he has no sense of rhythm uh, at all. I mean, you look at that kind of, why is he clapping that way? I mean, is he, I don't know, weirdo? Miles playing in Teals 5 in the shower. It might not. No. Don't do that. It's like some person playing an NPC on a kayak. Oh yeah, it's very odd. We're a very strange animal. I don't know. Very very strange. Okay, so I'm going to pause this. I'm going to save it actually, and let's keep this for later. So Milo can do a shower. Wabbit can do his taking a coffee, and Nick finally sleeping. So yeah, and I have to do some laundry stuff and making myself some food, and then I will be back in like what is it, 11, like 5 hours. I've seen that. Yeah, next, well, make a 2-part stream. Trying to do that. So, dropping the bass. So yeah, take some rest, take some coffee, do some jogging, watch some tutorial. I don't know. And yeah, we see each other later in the evening or morning or night. Depends on where you are.